This is the container where you'll all be hiding. I hope all of your real close friends. It's going to be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. You gotta have cargo in there for camouflage sakes. Ha ha ha, think of yourselves like filling for a donut. That... not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. I'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Alright. Hey man, you got any augment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My augment could use a little tune-up after all has been through. It's this way, Agate. Alright. Western Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. You won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. Well then, let's see your combat augment. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't... Wow, you sure just light it all up around some new gadget. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a very long time since I was on an airship. No kidding, we didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that it even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We still need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening like Beryl though. It feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the mayor who are behind the scenes. If we can learn more about it, then we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, you should worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind. But I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. Ha ha ha. A little, try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Sorry. Can I ask you something? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering, who's Misha? How do you know that name? You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. I guess you haven't seen her in a long time. Well, work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh? Oh, Misha. What's that supposed to mean? I just think if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. Huh? We'll be landing at Liston Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time. Oh, you're here. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well, now that's encouraging. Counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Wrong way. Good, you're here. Looks like you've got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you open it up, all you'll see is these plates that are used for picking ship hulls. But there's another one on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood, I'll go first. And this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right... Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your heads this way. Okay. Oh? I'm Joshua. I don't know about holding this pose. Just got to deal with it. Otherwise we'll never get all four of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. I get you on the back. We sure fit if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof. Sorry, Estelle. Aw, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell kinda sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug me so tight. I kinda can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Eep. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. Oof. There, is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're all set. Gotcha, I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. From there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention the others, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing. Well, nothing significant. Just usual military matters. Ah yes, I've heard about the attack on Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap this matter up within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. 1 second. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, but I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So you plan to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Right, let's get to work. Roger, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, Maintenance Chief? Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. 1 second. Double checking something? Okay, no, we're good. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Huh? Oh, it's just Anthony. When did you sneak off, huh? Yeah. Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Anthony, and he lives at Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Libnets. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Meow. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Hey. Meow. I see him gain the cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Anthony would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. Alright men, check the open containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your effort. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the bags for now. Pardon me, Major. But how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of his superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Oh, guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Armafee has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what that little Vexton has to say. Phew, I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Anthony showing up like that really spooked me. He was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now we ought to get moving. We're somewhat close to the airship port. We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. Estelle, check the map and tell us which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me? Roll a test of how observant you are. I'm short, so let's have your answer. Where is it? Research wing in the middle. Well, tell me surprised. Oh, just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since this a standalone facility is probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tito. Okay. 1 second. Ugh. Okay, no, I just need to move around a bit. Oh. And we're saved, be saved as always. I'll talk a bit close. Oh, I know them. There they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like regular soldiers though. They're probably special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder they're so tough. So Grandpa... So is my grandpa in there? It looks more and more likely. But if we try to take them on, We're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the window. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh? Jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Haha, well, no matter. If by chance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Organ, or the gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you hide something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather that identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness go... Wait, let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then you intend to something on a grand scale. Haha, I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring Libero riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her to get to me? Tut tut, Captain Amafia. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Ha ha ha, pardon me then. But one might say she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then it's this Black Organ that could shut down global power. I see, so that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Haha, check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. The Major said, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe you were different from the others, that you were a good upstanding man. Apparently I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact and it might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight. As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble? Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard was sharp now. There he goes. Grand plans for what will come of them. Now things have gone interesting. I really want to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the windows are no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick then. Quick and clean. Alright. Joshua? Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it, it's not like you to face up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine, it's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the Grand Store operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man. Grumble grumble. We just so much for the kingdom. And for our dream. All in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops. I suppose with the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. I get cross near? You're too damn slow. Damn it, they really have to go for her first. He missed. Are they all neutral? Yeah, they're all neutral. That's gonna complete overkill on that one. We're not in a major rush. So. I said we're not in a major rush, but now we are. Okay, can I? There should be what? 500 for... Can I get a reviving bomb? Yes I can, because I can use Joshua's S-Craft and that should finish this.
You're finished! Alright, we're good to go.
Ta-da! Fuck for you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know? Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out of here as quickly as possible. Right. Let me just heal everyone up. So, you're back. Enough, I told you, I don't want any... Grandpa! Peter? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. Ah. This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed you actually sneaked in here. Oh, sorry about that. I had to stop the cough. Right, so much like your father, no liquor common sense between the two of you. Hey old man, so I interrupted your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came here from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken. A chick. Say that again, you geezer. Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassie's mention your name before. Some girl bad seed who was always talking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from bringing your neck up, man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanation for later. Now we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Arcane Orbital Calculator. I've been using it in my research to find a means of controlling the Black Orpiment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to force that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh? I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's been so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety online, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this. I'm sorry. Got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Adios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear and move as fast as your hands slip this will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet. I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. You think we'll let you escape? What's that? I guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will secure the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Crap, here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting a squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CR of a Fort Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say, what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know your simpler escape plan won't ever. This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Hacking Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see. Oh, okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pull everbrains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If I'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the Capua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's like Imperial make, but I'm curious about specs. Yeah, it's got top speed of 2,300 sledge per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? Aren't we petty? Grandpa? I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just a minute. Why are you racist here in the first place? Are you the course that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair. You're only intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means... maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. Yet I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. Wasting time here. We gotta find another escape route. Hey, did you find them? No, I searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leads is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Yeah, and this is a blind alley too. Come on, it's this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I did. I think it said this way. There's no time, you don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice, we might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. Quickly, get inside. Okay, now this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Western Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given no choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently in prison at Hacking Gate. That stubborn old man. This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control? Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't the Supreme Commander of the Army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Swarsh too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. And Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up, and Grandpa was kidnapped. Aga was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey an order from a superior officer. But since I never voice my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya? Well, if all you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had prepared to bring you for revenge and soften up that hard head. Kitty. I'm sorry. Grandpa. It was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until Pete dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way out for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passage or something, right? Aha, very astute boy. Whoa! Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adios probably will. Adio? Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first and get any old man and Tito. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our back. Got it. Roger that. Go on, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we were at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being that you're his children, I'm not surprised you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in the central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay. Excuse us then. Let's get the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with us with the slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Are you here? Wait. You're late. What took you so long? Wait, we just got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold up. You can go ahead and take off. Right, hold on to your hat. We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling out here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. But if you waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, it's okay, no need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But I've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while, somewhere safe. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicating this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you, just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers, we could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater chance of detection. Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now we really need to do what Agate says. But, nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, get your idea in theory. Estelle. You don't have to agree, and I can see. Wait, you don't agree, and I can see it all over your face. So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First I want you to go to Gransel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Gransel Castle. No, Alicia. I'm getting that wrong. I'm trying to go too fast with that, and that's my bad. I should have realized it the first time I did it that I was making that mistake. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teachings? Yeah, that's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Vision, but by whom I cannot say. After I wagered that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence got wind about a little, blackout from before. They must have realized that Black Orbment was involved in Huron's Ice. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see, that explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use in capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape. I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Now, Joshua, we're gonna part ways for a little bit, Tito. I'm sorry, I had hoped we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You just helped me so much. And you treated me like a little sister. Tito? Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened. But you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Luke is embarrassed. Wow, you really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat and there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. ATOs be with you. Be careful out there. And that's the end of chapter 3.